Hi and welcome to the video. It's Anna. I don't really know yet what this video is going to be about. I think I'm just going to start with a vlog this year. Basically, it's already the last day of January and I didn't film anything all of January. I made the video about walking. I know I love walking so much, and then I just stopped. And I also didn't film much. But I really want to get back into doing my little vlogs. So this is me being like, hey, I should start recording again so that I have videos to edit, because I have a lot of fun editing. And I also want to get better at it and document my life. But yes, right now I am just having an evening to myself. And the plan is to do some collaging. I have some scraps from earlier times where I did some collages, and I cut out some more from some magazines, and then I just wanna add to some of the collages I already have, as well as maybe design the cover if I feel up to it today. I don't know. But these are some of the things that I've started with, but none of them are finished, and I kind of want text on top of most of the collages, or some of my own poetry or writing that kind of matches the vibe, or I come up with a theme and then write a poem about the collage, let the collage inspire me to write something. That's kind of the vibe. And first fill it up, I want the collages to be have even more stuff on them. With this, I don't really think about composition or way that it should look. It's just very relaxing. I watch my YouTube videos, I just glue things together and just see how it goes, basically, and then I'm fine with that. It doesn't need to be anything special, but I would like to add more words, more poetry, something another layer that might even have more meaning. The poetry is the bigger meaning, and then the collage is just there to support a certain vibe, or even just one word that aligns with the collage or something like that. I don't know, that's the plan for tonight. And then I also wrote down, this is the magazine, but this was the first page, and I wrote down a poem that I wrote that I really liked with a white marker, and I want to hang it up in my room. I think this looks really nice, the contrast and just the picture. And I haven't really written anything creative, maybe some of my journal entries, but specifically poetry used to be such a big part of my life, and one of the creative things I would always do, especially when I was 16, 17, 18. But I also wrote poems in primary school and gave them to all my friends. So this is something I want to get in touch with more. And I've also been practicing more in my journal. I feel this poem, it just came to me and it felt very natural and it feels very finished. And then other things I'm writing, I mean, I don't have to show anything, but I pick a song that I put on repeat, and then I just try to write to that or write what comes out. And I don't need to have a concept or idea or feeling beforehand. I just let it come out. And it doesn't have to be good. Even if there's one or two lines where I'm oh, this is nice, then maybe I can integrate that or start with that for another poem. Yeah. I also wrote a poem about starting to write again and how hard it can feel. It's not finished, but I thought maybe I don't know if I should read the other one too, this one, okay, because I feel this deserves a whole video, more of a spiritual essay, one might say. So maybe I'll do that and kind of try to put that in one video. I don't know, I don't really know. I liked filming vlogs, but I also want to film things that have a like deeper meaning to me than just like recording my life, and that kind of like reflect what I'm currently thinking about. But we'll see. As today is like the last day, I'm sitting on a yoga ball, so if you can hear like weird noises, it's probably the ball. This is my, it's already dirty. This is my planner for the year, and I have this really beautiful postcard on the back that I bought in like an art market. But basically, I put down a habit tracker here, and the habits I want to track for February are going like basically these are the habits I want to track, but also I don't have to do them. This is more to see in the end how many times I did this, but it should also be like a motivation to like remember to do them more. So the first habit is go to the gym, which I have less migraines when I work out more, and it really helps me to stay energized and feel strong and feel like myself. Then the next one is journaling. I do that anyways, but I thought it would be nice to bring more discipline into the practice as well, and like really also writing on the days where I don't feel like it and see what comes out of that. And I wanted to have some habits in here that are just easy and that come natural to me. Then the next one is reading. I read a lot for university, and especially now that I have to work on 3 papers. It gets kind of overwhelming, but I have 2 books that I'm reading right now that I really enjoy. So I feel like this can be easy. Like I don't have to read that much. I can read like a few pages before bed or something. The next one is 1 hour of uni work or writing. And writing, I mean like if I write my own essays, which I would love to do, about my own interests, then that counts as well. Like if I have a day where I'm like, oh, I don't want to do anything for uni, to still like sit down and write something. Doesn't have to be anything for uni. I still make it count. Then the next one is write a poem, like 1 poem a day, or just even if it's like 2 or 3 lines that I really like that come out of brainstorming or something, I would still let that count. And then the last one is walk 10,000 steps, which I wrote that down when it wasn't this weather yet, which it is like -5, -7 degrees. Even during the day it's like 1, maybe -2 degrees, and everything is so icy and walking is not fun, and the wind is so cold. Yeah, before that I was doing pretty well. Now not that well, but I love walking, as you could tell from my last video. And so yeah, that's also something that I want to do. And then I have some overall goals, but these are like the tiny goals to make the big goals happen, like finishing all of my papers, going to the gym a lot, and yeah, working on my writing. Basically that's the whole goal. But yeah, I really hope I can film more next month and edit more and just like have fun with all of this more. I always feel like January is such a slow month, or this season of the year is very slow, but for me it's been a really fast-paced beginning of the year, and so it took me time to adjust. But I feel like I'm now like home here and I'm like finally arriving. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video.
The birds are eating.